Hello again, friends and loyal WulffPack members. Chaos here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous 2.4 Open Beta. Yes, that's right, we're finally back in business with the beta, and as you can see by my Anaconda being slightly worse for wear, we are in fact going to go and test out the new repair limpets. We're going to go and see exactly what these do, at least in the current build of the beta. Now, the standard caveats and addendums apply here. This is a beta build, so things may change before they go to live, but this is what we're working with right now. Now, taking a look in the outfitting department, we can see that they are much like any other limpet controllers. They go from class 1 odd numbers all the way to class 7. But what I'm curious about is the repair capacity that we have here. As we can see, the Class 1E has a repair capacity of 60%. Going up to the 1D, that doesn't change. So it goes and tells us that the repair capacity is based on class, not on rating. So the number, not the letter. The rating is the quality and the class is the size. So that would make sense. Now, the other stats do go and change when you are looking at these, except for how many limpets that you can have. The class 1 gives you 1 limpet to fire. Boot time is always going to be the same, but the rating basically goes and changes the range at which these will work from your ship. So the better the rating, the further you can get it away from your ship. So that's good. The longer range you're going to be getting it that way, and also the power draw is going to be changing. Now, going up from the class 1 to the class 3, we can see that we go from a repair capacity of 60 to a repair capacity of 180, which is 3 times the repair capacity of the previous one, which I find interesting. So I don't think that this goes and relates to how much repairing the individual limpets do, because you can fire off 2. Because now we have 2 limpets, but it's gone up by 3 in the repair capacity. So I'm curious as to whether this is per limpet. We're going to have to go and find out. With the class 3s and their 180 repair capacity, we go to the class 5s with their 310 repair capacity. Again, I'm really curious as to what this is going to relate to, as to actually how much it goes and repairs on your ship itself. Which is exactly why we went and banged up our Anaconda somewhat. And then moving from the class 5s to the class 7s, we can see that we get a repair capacity in the end of 450. Let's go and find out exactly what this is going to be doing to our ship. Because right now we can see that our hull is at 46%. And if we have a look over at our current ship statistics, we can see that our armor health is 945. And we have an armor rating of 65, so it's not great. So hopefully between all of these we might be able to work out what is going on. But I'm basically right now just going to be going off of how much percentage it heals on my ship. Now, as you can see, we've got one of each of the classes or sizes of the different repair limpets on our ship. They're all E-rated because, as we've already ascertained, different ratings doesn't really go and give us anything. So let's go and see just how much the E-rated goes and repairs our ship. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fire one off and see what happens. There we go. There goes our repair limpet. Now you may notice that it's got a unique icon on there. And look at that. It is actually repairing us, but it's got a little countdown. And we're currently at 46% hull. And just as it's about to end, let's go and see what we end up with.
Repair limpet successful.
Repair limpet successful. That's put us up to 49. So that's given us a whole 3% on our hull right now. So that's kind of interesting. Now let's swap this over to the class 3. We'll also go and fire one of these off. And this seems to be taking a slower time to actually go and repair us. So this is interesting. The more the limpet goes and repairs our hull, the longer it takes to go and repair. So this is interesting. One of the things I'm not seeing, however, is where the limpet would go and connect with our ship. Perhaps there isn't an animation for it yet.
Repair limpet successful.
There we go. The next repair limpet is now successful, and that is taking us up to 55. Okay, so that's given us a 6% increase in hull. We went from 49 to 55. Okay, so let's go and fire off another larger limpet. This one is the Class 5, and this one looks like it's going to be taking even longer to go and repair us. With the Class 5 about to complete, let's go and see how much this goes and repairs us as well. There we go, that's taken us from 55 to 72%. Wow, that has done quite a substantial amount of repairing on us. That has given us 17% to our hull. Wow, that's actually quite substantial. Now, what we want to go and do is we want to go and test out our Class 7. For the Class 7, I've gone and re-damaged the hull because I want to get a bit more of an accurate reading as to how much it goes and repairs this hull. We're currently at 60%, so we're going to go and fire one of these repair limpets off. Here we go. And we will see just how much hull it repairs over the duration of its repair period. We can already see that it's repairing the hull at quite a fast clip. We're already up 4%. I'm curious as to how much it's going to be up by the time we finish the countdown. And wow, with one Class 7 repair limpet, it's gone and healed our ship for 35%. That is crazy. So just having one of these from 1% hull, you can use 3 to get yourself back to completely 100% hull. Now, I'm rather curious about is whether or not we're going to be able to use multiple repair limpets at one go. As you can see on this particular fire group, we've got every single repair limpet on the same fire group. So we're going to fire all of them off, just holding the button down. There we go, we've got them all connected to us. They are detonating off rather startlingly quickly. So it does appear as though we can only have one repairing our ship at any one time. This is not what I was expecting, but it does seem to be that it defaults down to the best repair limpet that you have available. And after timing all of the limpets to go and see how long it takes them to go and complete their repairs, we found out that the 1E takes 40 seconds to complete, the 3E takes 1 minute 30 to complete, the 5E takes 1 minute 40, as does the 7E also take 1 minute 40 to complete. So, those are the numbers, we've got them in. Now, the one thing we haven't tested yet is whether the change in rating goes and reduces the repair times. I'm not too concerned about that right now, I was just curious as the overall E-rated numbers. Now, don't worry, I am going to be going more in depth into the repair limpets once they go live. Right now, I'm only interested in the basics. So, that's going to be it for this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Neither of those good enough for you, that's what the comments are for. You can also come and join our community on Facebook or Inara, links will be in the video description. I've been Commander Chaos Wolf from Sci-Fi Gaming, you guys as always have been epic. I will see you soon, and until next time my fellow commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.